you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. And I cannot believe I am so happy doing this book review and this book. Come here, bud. I gotta have Pee-Pee up in this book review. So here's Pee-Pee. Hi, Pee-Pee. I love you so much. Pee-Pee is a big reason why I'm making this book review today. So, 2 nights ago, last night I think it was, it was 2 days ago actually, I finished this book. Lily and the Octopus by Stephen Rowley. I've actually even tweeted the author and everything because I was just so, okay, I gave this book 5 stars. I would probably give it about a 93 or a 94%. I was very skeptical going into this book. Now, people like to send me books people like to send me books that are very sad about animals because they know that I have 3 dogs and that I love my dogs. And sometimes there are times that it's not a good time to read a certain book. And that's kind of how I felt going into this. Recently we found out that Pee-Pee has heart disease. He's on all kinds of medication. It's, very difficult to keep up with. Ricky had sent me this book. Here she is. Hey, Ricky. She had sent me this book, and then I also bought it on Audible. Now, I will tell you, okay, from skimming through the book and from listening to it on Audible, don't anybody hate me if you're the narrator out there, but I would not recommend the Audible version. I didn't care for it. The voices of the dogs, I love that the dog Lily talks in the book, and I love that the octopus talks, but the narrator drained on my nerves. It got to be too much, especially in the book. Lily talks like, I love chicken and rice. It was just too much. It was too much, right? So here's the story, okay? The story of a man named Brady. So here, we'll go into it. It says, love is an act of courage. This is a story about that special someone, the one you trust, the one you can't live without. For Ted Flask, that someone special is his aging companion, Lily, who happens to be a dog. Lily and the Octopus reminds us of how it feels to love fiercely, how difficult it can be to let go, and how the fight for those we love is the greatest fight of all. Combining the emotional depth of The Art of Racing in the Rain, it reminded me a lot of The Art of Racing in the Rain, and the magical spirit of Life of Pi, it reminded me a lot of that too. Lily and the Octopus is an epic adventure of the heart. Remember the last book you told someone they had to read? Lily and the Octopus is the next one. And I would agree, it was really, really good. I will say this, okay, so this isn't going to ruin it for you because it's literally right out of the gate. So Lily is a dachshund and she's aging, and he has broken up with an ex, and he's gay, and he just has all these friends and stuff like that, but he's kind of a lonely guy, and really all he has is Lily. Well, one night he notices that Lily has this octopus on her head. So I'm so confused reading this book, right? Well, the octopus is really a tumor. And so it's his way of not grieving and not dealing with, or not going through a cathartic process of grieving. He also has a counselor in the book that he works with and all this kind of stuff. The way this book deals with grieving, this is really a grief book. It really, really is. There are some phenomenal discussions on grief in here about grieving people and grieving pets before they're even gone, like aging parents or aging pets, and how do we deal with that? It's just done so, so well. The only thing I didn't like was that the octopus gig went on way too long in the book. I kind of wished, kind of towards the end of the book, he addresses it. Before that point, I kind of wish he would have just been like, okay, let's get to this. The other thing is, there is this epic adventure in the book that, to me, honestly, it made absolutely no sense whatsoever. I don't even know why it was in the book. I listened to it and it's lengthy, okay? It's not it's probably an 1/8 of the book, and I did not understand why it was necessary for the book. It was the only thing I did not like. If you had taken that out and removed it, the book would be fine. I feel like, and this is the thing that was really weird about listening to it, that part of it, and I don't want to ruin what the adventure is, because for a lot of people, I think, I think they'll really enjoy that part of it. But for me, it didn't work. And the author, you can tell, Stephen Rowley got so into this part because it's really, really well written, but it doesn't, I don't know, I just don't get it. I don't understand. By that point in the book, by a 1/4 of the book, you already, Boo Radley, come here. Boo Radley has been crying all day today. Hello, Mr. Boo Radley. But now he's gonna go back here and dig. By a 1/4 of the book, you already are smart enough to figure out that the octopus is a tumor. You kind of figure it out right away. And you know, by this point at the end of the book, it's like, why was it necessary for this long epic journey to prove a point that like didn't really need to be proved, to then at the end of it kind of be like, did it even really happen? It made no sense to me whatsoever. So I'm not going to spoil it for you. It doesn't ruin the book. It just, to some degree, I think it kind of adds to the book, but the book is really good. I mean, the book is phenomenal. I want to tell you this right now. The last half an hour of the audiobook, I have not ugly cried in a book. I mean, I am being dead serious to you guys. Literally sobbing, bawling. I have not ugly cried like that in a book since I read The Art of Racing in the Rain. I couldn't even drive. I had to pull over. I was bawling my eyes out. He talks about, I mean, the end of the book is so beautifully written. So beautifully written. And I don't know what it is about these guys that are writing these dog books, like The Art of Racing in the Rain and Lily and the Octopus, but they so nail how to finish a book. I mean, both of those books were just like emotional mind benders, but at the same time, like so perfectly wrapped up. You know what I mean? So anyway, please go check out Lily and the Octopus. I absolutely loved it. It was so beautiful. It was a beautiful relationship. If you read it, and I don't want to ruin it for you, but the one thing that I love the most about this, and when you read it you'll understand, is the turducken part at Thanksgiving. So that was like one of my favorite parts of the whole book, and you have to read the book to find out, so go check it out. Lily and the Octopus by Stephen Rowley. I gave it 5 stars and probably like a 95%. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.